Hello, my name is Sarah Drivdahl. I'm provost at Northwest University. This is my 22nd year at Northwest, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. In 2000, I earned my PhD in Ohio, and my husband and I came back to the Seattle area. I was thinking about getting a job, and one morning and during my quiet time, I was praying, and I felt like the Lord said to me, call Northwest University. I called the main line, and I asked if they had any open positions, and even today, I have no idea who I talked to, but she said, no, we don't have any open jobs or anything in your area. And I said, what if I called the dean? And I asked the dean, and she said the dean wouldn't know. So I was disappointed. I hung up the phone, and I thought, that's it. So the next day I was praying again in my quiet time, and I felt like God said, call the dean. So I called the dean, and he said, nobody else knows this, but I have a job that just opened up, and you're absolutely the right match for it. And that was the beginning of my time at Northwest. One of the things that I think is frustrating about universities and why I wouldn't want to be somewhere other than Northwest is that many universities don't get to educate the whole person. They only get to talk about this part of whatever it is. I'm a psychologist by trade, and when I'm in a classroom at Northwest University, I get to educate the whole person. We get to talk about not just this topic, but we get to talk about how Christ relates to that topic. Christ, who is the center of who we are. How can we educate without being able to talk about Christ? And that's what we get to do at Northwest University. The second part of that wonderful thing that we are at Northwest is we're incredibly student focused. That our teachers come here not because they want to do research first of all, although many of them are great researchers. Our faculty come here because they want to teach and mentor students. That when they take jobs at Northwest University, we first of all hire them because they're great in the classroom. I really loved this work as a faculty member, and now as provost, I get to do this work more. How do you help a whole generation of students at Northwest University find their call and serve God well in our world to make it a better place? There's a couple things that as provost I focus on to help that happen. One is to always encourage full-throated faith. How do I, as provost, be part of a world, part of a Northwest University community that always encourages faith, that is always about Jesus first, Jesus always, that every question I'm asking as we think about academics is how do we incorporate the Lord into what we're doing? Second, how do we have inspiring academics? And I don't want academics that just teach people information. I want academics that help them be inspired to fully serve Christ in their lives, to get incredible jobs, and to be incredible people. As universities do many great things. So everything from finding cures to cancer to helping students learn about their personal finances. But I will say the most important thing that a university can do, and which many don't even do at all, is to help students find their call and serve Christ to their fullest potential. And that is something that Northwest University is in the Ivy League at doing. That we are so good at helping students figure out who they are, learn the information they need, become the people they need to be to really advance the kingdom of God. And that's why I love being at Northwest every day, is we get to do that work that is the most important work in the world.